Make sure you hit that like button when you come in. This is The Last of Us, episode 4. The live review, breakdown, whatever you want to call it. We're going to Kansas City. That's what I'm going to say. We're going to Kansas City, y'all. Kansas City, here I come. We're going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. Welcome to my block. Welcome to where I'm from. Kansas City, aka the town, aka KC Mo, aka they gonna lose the Super Bowl. Go ahead, rate the episode. Let me know what y'all think about it. I'm gonna get a few things loaded up. We're gonna go ahead and jump into it. So I'm Mo.J. This is the live after show, breakdown, review, whatever the hell you want to call it, of The Last of Us episode 4. Now, these episodes have been an hour long, but they're really short. I could really tell you the whole story in maybe about 5 minutes, but I'm gonna stretch this thing out for you. We're gonna touch on some historical landmarks in Kansas City. You guys are gonna see where I come from. This was not CGI. This is exactly how it looks in Kansas City. When I go home, I was there for Thanksgiving 2 weeks. This is exactly what it looks like where I'm from. Coming from where I'm from. Oh man. Yeah, let me load up some stuff. Let me start the song over real quick. I get episode 8.5. I like what they're doing with it. They're stretching it out, but we're learning a little bit about the characters. That's all. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Support the channel. Shout out to my brother. Friday night, midnight. Thank you for the tweet. I don't know drink tonight. We just, just a little high quality H2O. Went to the gym. You gotta be prepared, people. I got the drink. Gotta have a little bit of camouflage. We'll be sleeping in the woods this episode. I ain't on the liquor door. That's just a PMS episode. OT. That's my dog, True. Who my boy Eric. Yeah, I know Eric up in here. I be talking to Eric on Instagram all the time. Hey, y'all know y'all could have called me. Y'all want to do something in Kansas City, you gotta let me be. You gotta let me be. Watching all these shows, people be in Detroit. Y'all gotta let me be in the Kansas City. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Where did we leave off? Episode 3. Episode 3. At the end of that episode, we know that our girl Ellie, what did she do? She put that motherfucking Thule in the backpack. Said, I gotta have one because Joel is hating. It's just me and you, Joel. I'ma need a gun. If you watching my back, who watching your back? I need a gun. Bad boy style. We shooting over each other like that, bad boy style. So she got her a little pistola. Now, I got a lot of people from Detroit in here. Hey, okay, shout out to Detroit. I tell you one thing, though. They didn't put me on here for Kansas City. I ain't about to go have no press conference talk about how I'm upset they ain't bring me out here. I wish we could have got Kyrie. I ain't gonna throw my people up under the bus. I ain't that type of person. I ain't that type of person. I ain't gonna be all on ESPN talk about, man, we should have got Kyrie, man. Shut up, nigga. Win some games. Ellie out here stealing pistols. You out here crying about Kyrie because you out here losing. Ellie out here strapped the fuck up, ready for war, ready for whatever. She already got a body on her. Y'all out here talking about we couldn't get Kyrie. Fuck all that. We ain't going to Kansas City. We got to get to Wyoming. We got to find my nigga Tommy. We got to get even with the Fireflies. Pedro on our back. We got a lot of shit going on. And we start off with Ellie in the bathroom. Hey, everybody, when we first got our first gun, we in the mirror. how cool I look. You know, you doing the poses and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm flexing and shit. Yeah, I got my first chopper. You already know. I'm cocking that motherfucker all day just because I got that first tool. It's like, oh, oh. And she over here in the mirror like, I know I look good. I'll shoot you. Pow, pow, pow. So Ellie in the mirror, she getting it together, right? Dirty ass bathroom too. She's inspecting it because that's what you gotta do. You gotta look over. You gotta treat that. That's my baby right there. I'm gonna call this one Delilah. That's what that's what she's looking. She's like, I'm gonna call this one Delilah. So she got Delilah. She ready to use it too. She already done stabbed the nigga in the forehead. So she got a body on her belt. You know, this ain't nothing new. Now, squeezing that trigger, that's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different ball game. She looking at it, but she's smarter though. She like, let me unload this motherfucker before I shoot myself. So she in the bathroom. It's stinking there too, man. That moss and everything growing. Oh yeah, it's gonna be funky up in there, but it don't matter when you got Delilah on you. Look at the commodes in the bag. Stinking there. She took the clip out. Now what she doing is experiment. You know how it is. You got to pull the trigger. You got to see. All right, I got to apply a little bit of pressure. They say it's 7 pounds of pressure. That's what old boy said in P Valley. But over here, I don't know. You might not need 7 pounds of pressure for this little one. This little motherfucker right here might get the pinka pinka. You might better let that motherfucker loose with your pinky. I'm talking about ping ping ping. That's a little pea shooter that Will Smith had in Men in Black. So she got this motherfucker. She in the mirror. She think, hey, she ready. Clicker. Let me see a clicker this time. Let a clicker run. I guarantee Ellie ain't hiding up under no table. We see a clicker this time. But she knows she ain't supposed to have that gun. Look at her. She aiming too. Yeah, she aiming too. Now Joel's outside. All this gas shouldn't be usable. After about 6 months, this shit's turning into gunk. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna tear up. Now he talking about you can add a little bit of water in it. I mean, you could. Don't add too much because it's gonna tear up everything in that damn truck. But he's trying to get some gas, and she's trying to explain to him about these little jokes, no puns intended. He's like, look, I'm not trying to hear that shit right now. Not one bit. Not here, not there. I don't want to eat green eggs and hams anywhere. So she's trying to figure out how that worked. And all of this is just bringing the suction in. And once that suction comes in, it'll continue to go with the gravity pulling it out. That's how we used to have to clean out the fish tank. Y'all clean out the fish tank. You put a little thing in there. You got throw it down in the bucket. Going through the rocks and shit. Yeah. So you got to do all of that. So he's trying to get them back on the road because we supposed to be in Wyoming like yesterday. We've been stalling this whole time. She reading books, and he ain't trying to hear that shit. That shit's stupid, man. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. No pun intended. So she having the grand old time, but you feel a little bit happier. You feel a little safer when you going outside and you got that thing going. You know what I mean? Like, hey, hold up, nigga, back up. I don't want no issues with nobody. So she reading this book. He ain't trying to hear that shit because we got to get on the road. We got to get to Wyoming. And according to her, looking at the atlas, she said they got roughly 25 hours. Now, a 25-hour drive, you're going to probably knock that down. If you got a partner to drive with you, like when me and my brother used to drive back from Atlanta to Kansas City, we would switch. You do an hour and a half or half a tank, 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? And then we switch. Man, this nigga got to do the whole 25 himself. So I already know he about to be out of it. When I drove from Phoenix, Arizona up here to the Bay, it was about 11-hour drive. I do like 3 hours, get some gas, chill, give me something to eat, get back on the road. I'm hitting at 11 by myself, but 25, that's a little ridiculous. They skirting off. I don't know where the hell they at right now. They got to be in like Idaho or something. I'm not Idaho, but like Illinois or something. Nah, they wouldn't be in Illinois coming from Boston. They probably just coming out of shit. They might even be in between Kansas City and St. Louis. Now in the back, she finds a Hank Williams cassette, the original singles collection. Now Hank Williams, that's old school. It's like if Joe's 50, it's probably this is older than my pops. Hank Williams got the music playing. He getting it cracking. He said, man, this is before my time, but we're gonna listen to it anyway. Because I just told y'all about that 25-hour drive. At that point, you want to listen to anything. Anything's better than hearing the wind with the window rolled down. You're not blowing the AC because you don't want anything to go wrong with the vehicle. So you just want to just drive. So you got the windows cracked a little bit. Just to, say, hey, open up that window too, just so we can get a little breeze coming through here, but not too much because I don't want to hear while we driving on the highway. You know what I mean? It took 30 hours to get from Vegas to Texas? No, brother. Where were you driving? You must have been on foot or on bicycle. 30 hours? Vegas to Texas? Nah, that don't sound right. You may have been stopping and eating like full meals. Nah, I'm just picking something up. Hit the gas station, whatever fast food restaurant around here. I'm grabbing me something and I'm gone, nigga. I'm on the road eating. Ain't no time to be sitting around kicking it. We got miles to put behind us. Kendall, this is the apocalypse. What do you mean you don't know about the windows rolled down? You not about to be blowing the AC. It ain't that warm outside. These motherfuckers got coats and shit on. You just gonna crack the window a little bit. It's gonna get hot. Ain't no clouds out. That sun coming right on in. Yeah, the pages were sticky, but I was looking at that. I said, wait a minute. Well, oh well. I forgot what we were talking about. So she does get a Hank Williams. We'll jump into that part. She's looking at the magazine, and I was like, wait a minute, it's a dude on the front of that, but I forgot this is Bill and them truck. That's why it was a dude, a male magazine. It wasn't a female magazine. It was I was like, oh, okay, that's right. I forgot this was Bill and them truck. Bill was in that truck getting nasty. Nigga left him in the truck, man. You got to be a sick individual to be doing that inside of the book. You a nasty motherfucker. You finishing on your magazine. Like, hey, bro. And in the truck. Bill, you too old for that shit, Bill. Bill, you too old for that. All y'all too old for that. This is some high school shit. She talking about, I want to see what all the excitement's about. How do you walk around? Oh, the pages are sticky. I'm like, man, what the hell? Hey, as soon as that happened, that nigga Joe said, hey, man, give me that book. Give me that magazine. You don't need to be looking at that. That nigga Bill was out there in the garage getting it in. Bill, after what was that nigga Bill's boyfriend, husband name? After that nigga invited testing him over, that nigga said, I'm done with you, Bill. I mean, whatever the hell your name was. That nigga was out in the garage. He was out in the garage because old boy couldn't walk. He was in a wheelchair. So it wasn't like he was gonna come out in the garage and check and see what was going on. Hey, Bill, you a nasty mother effer. Frank, that's right. Frank was in the wheelchair. So he was going out to the truck because Frank wasn't giving him no loving. So he was in the back of the truck listening to Hank Williams. Hey, Hank, oh man, that nigga Bill was wild, dog. Bill was on another level of wildness. That nigga had Hank Williams on. Man, it ain't no telling, man. That nigga be going down to the little wine shop. He go get him some wine. That nigga Bill take a little break. Then he head back like, I gotta deal with this nigga Frank. He get up in the house, Frank in that wheelchair, talk about where the hell you been? Shit, I've been getting some drink, man. How you think we got all this wine? I had to go pick up some more. Oh, really? Huh? You were gone a little longer than you should have been. Frank, I'm not gonna do this with you tonight. It's like, damn, this is the arguments y'all having about how long this nigga was out and about getting wine and getting freaky in the back seat by himself. Now, this is Kansas City. So, what I didn't like about this is the distance that they had in between where Worlds of Fun is. This right here is the Mamba. I don't know if it's still, but it was at one point the tallest roller coaster in the North American hemisphere. Well, not in the hemisphere, but just in North America. Here's the Mamba. You go up, get up to the top, go about 75 miles per hour, you drop down. You This ride, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was just all smoke and mirrors. All it was one big ass drop, then two medium sized drop, go around, and then just some humps, and then you're done. But this is Worlds of Fun, man. This is where we used to go, man. You go up here on the summer, y'all get to fighting with other schools. Like that's what we used to do. You go to Worlds of Fun, you gotta you gotta get prepared to fight at all times because there's always gonna be fools from another school up there. We had Worlds of Fun, and then connected to it, we had Oceans of Fun. But the thing is, Worlds of Fun from downtown where they were at, it's only about a 10-minute drive. They were making it seem like they were just out and about for hours, unless these niggas was lost. Unless they were lost. But this is Worlds of Fun. Let's see what the Worlds of Fun tickets are going for. This is what Kansas City looks like for real. No exaggeration. Y'all think it's CGI? Nah, this is really how it is. The Zambine Zinger. This is the first roller coaster I ever went on. It's a little wooden one. It goes up, you go around in circles, and you come down like that. At least they redid the wood on it. This motherfucker used to be raggedy as hell. You be walking by. Then we had another wooden roller coaster. It was like the biggest wooden roller coaster. Well, it's like number 3. It's called damn, what the hell was that? I forgot. It's like some wolf or some dumb shit like that. But now I don't go up to none of this shit no more, man. The boomerang was a new one. Regular roller coaster. You go up to the top, it drops you backwards, you go around, and then you come back forward. It's like, okay, it was cool, but the Timberwolf is what they used to call the wooden ride. Now I ain't like that one. My sister did. This the roller coaster right there that they were showing on The Last of Us, the Mamba. Yeah, see, in 1998, at the time of his debut, is one of the tallest and fastest in the world. Yeah, man, used to get on that Mamba, used to have a good little time. 205 feet, 75 miles per hour. Yeah, that's the roller coaster right there, man. Yeah, see, Worlds of Fun right here, downtown, just right here. It ain't too far. And then you go across the bridge, you be in Kansas City, Kansas. But hey, if you got Missouri plates, don't cross that bridge, man. Don't cross that bridge into Kansas City, Kansas with Missouri plates on. Hit that like button also. I just want, you know what I'm saying? Proud of where I'm from. We ain't got much, but you know, we make it work. We make it work. So they riding by Worlds of Fun. Here go the detonator right here. This is up north. My homeboy lived 2 X's after this bridge. You go the casinos up here, just like the Ozarks. All the casinos they gotta be touching water. So you got like the Harris, the Argosy. I think they got the Flamingos still. I be at the Harris all the time when I'm doing my gambling. You know what I mean? You gotta hit the boats when you hit up Kansas City. So they riding by. The bridge is all worn down. They actually expanding the river right now, and they building new shit down there, new complexes. Said, okay, I think they're supposed to have like a soccer stadium put down there or something like that. Ellie's in the car and she's just trying to figure out life. Because I mean, at this point, you guys gotta conversate with each other. If not, it's just gonna be this ain't no road trip. We gotta have some kind of conversation. So the thing is, the direction that they're heading north. They wouldn't be going to downtown Kansas City because that's gonna be south of them, unless they're trying to get to I-70, which they were. But right now, they wouldn't even be going this way. They'd actually go back. You can get to 35 from there. I think you can get on 35 and then you can loop around. But he's like, look, man, that's enough driving. I know we got a big day ahead of us, and I don't want to be driving at night. You get ambushed at night. Remember, Joe was a part of the ambushing. He said, I used to do that. I was a part of the jump out gang, the get back gang. You know what I'm saying? I did that. So he's like, all right, this is it. This is where we stop it at right now. They go off into the woods, secluded. Ain't no one gonna come out here because it's very isolated. Got some ravioli. Hey, I don't know how long that can last, but this been about 20 years. I don't think that's gonna still be good after about 20. But shit, when you hungry, man, when them ribs is showing, that stomach is growling. Hey man, you gonna eat what you gotta eat. I guarantee you ain't gonna be vegan too much longer. You gonna be tearing down that ravioli. You gonna be eating that ravioli faster than old girl Ellie was. Ellie was eating that motherfucker hot as hell. That's how you know somebody hungry. That ravioli, when you bite inside of it, oh, it's burning the roof of your mouth. Ellie did not care. That's how hungry she was. We ain't ate since that beef jerky when we was walking through the woods by the river. We ain't ate no chicken salad. It's been about 2 days, 3 days now. That ravioli, the best. Ooh, hey, what is that? That's that beef ravioli. Oh, thank you. Nigga, I've been yearning for something. Now, look, if you paid close attention, he got the ravioli for her. This nigga got him a little steak on the side. He got him a little steak on the side. Did y'all notice that? He said, I know this motherfucking ravioli gonna run through me. I'm gonna eat me a little bit of steak too. I need more energy since I'm protecting everybody. My man had a steak on the side. Them MREs probably gone. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Them MREs are actually better than people think, depending on which ones you get. You want to get the right kind of candy too. You want to get some Skittles in yours. The M&Ms be straight, but they already be melting. You always remember they used to say they melt in your mouth, not in your hand. Shit, them MRE M&Ms, them things be all stuck together. Oh man. But the beef pasta or whatever they got in there, shit, that was straight. The spaghetti was all right. It'll get you through the day. Shit, you get the crackers with the jalapeno cheese. Oh man, I'm talking about just double stack. Oh boy, this cheese the best. Shit, you got to make do with what you got when you out in that field, man. But my dog got a steak, and I know that ain't damn Fedra. That's not Fedra issued either. See, TM know. TM know that beef pasta MRE, that motherfucker good. I don't know how they do it, how they get all that flavor in that little bitty bag, but they do it. Be out there, you set up your little thing, pour some water in it. It always say pour to this line, but you always just pour just a little bit more, just to be sure. You pour that motherfucker in, let it sit, little 45-degree angle. Oh, this motherfucker. Hey, I trade you some Skittles for them crackers. Okay, okay. Hey, I got M&Ms from the other bag. Let me get those M&Ms. Let me switch that. Hey, I don't want this tuna one. Who got the spaghetti? Let me switch you that spaghetti. That's how it is, man. You got to go out there and make it work. Go out there and make it work, man. Shout out to my dog Trill. So my dog Trill, he do a little bit of logistics. So he around MREs all the time. I'm not for sure. He might be a chef or a cook or something. I don't really know what his real job was in the military. That's my dog, but I ain't. When I come to think about it, why he hoop, I ain't never seen that nigga at work. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to be in uniform. What up, man? He said, "Oh man, about to hit up lunch." I'm like, "Damn, nigga, you ever work?" Yeah, man. I ain't never seen Trill work, man. Where you really work at, man? OT said, "Where you think the weed was at during the apocalypse?" Oh man, the weed was running wild. You already know that, especially out man. Everybody about to be rolling, growing weed during the apocalypse. What else you got to do? These niggas was selling tobacco and shit, man. Think about it. Where all this tobacco and shit coming from? They still ain't producing tobacco 20 years later. Them cigarettes gone. So they sneaking in tobacco. That means somebody got to illegally be growing the tobacco. Well, I won't say illegally, but somebody got to be growing that. They got to be growing the weed. Man, shit. You know, I'm gonna have a plant or two. Just gonna be Afghanistan. It ain't gonna be like no hybrid or nothing. 'Cause I don't know if it's gonna be able to survive in these conditions. Now, Miles, this truck did need a battery charge, but the truck that he was initially looking for, they were going to get out the motor pool from Eric, but then the battery got sold, so he couldn't get one of the trucks. Because remember, Eric was saying it was me and two other dudes that wanted to tag along, and he was like, "Man, it's gonna be 200 a piece if y'all trying to roll." So this truck did need a battery, and they charged it up when they was in the house before they left. That was why they were taking a shower. They had it charging. Nah, OT, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to get some man. Niggas is still gonna be growing. All the people up here in the hills and shit, Murder Mountain and all of that. You go up there, man. They got acres and acres and acres of dro. Man, they nigga. Listen, if I get up at we in the apocalypse, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not going out there working for no rations. I ain't cleaning up no sewers. I ain't doing none of that shit in the apocalypse, nigga. I am chilling. I'm gonna be the straight version of Bill and Frank. I'm gonna be the straight version of them. Me, a couple of my niggas, some girls. We're gonna have some houses and shit. We gonna be chilling. We gonna be smoking. We gonna be drinking. We gonna have a good time. It's the end of the world, nigga. You think I'm about to get up and go work, nigga? Please. I'm gonna have propane tanks at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Hook it up to the stove. I'm in the living room smoking. You know what I'm saying? Out here busting your ass every day, smelling like shit for ration cars. Now I understand you got to do it to survive, but I didn't did rations car before. No, that ain't it. Which motherfucker? No, I may have gave my ration card to somebody. Oh yeah, I didn't gave my ration card to somebody. But you know how it feels to be an adult. You going into the BX or something, they talking about where your ration card, and you a grown man. I can't buy no liquor. Shit, if it's the apocalypse, nigga, I'm at the house. I got boxes of liquor. I ain't gonna lie to you. We chilling. Hey, you come to Moland, you gonna get more drink. You gonna get more smoke. You gonna get more entertainment than anywhere else. Or you can go live in the QZ with the federal patrols, or you can come hang with Mo. What you want to do? What you want to do? No ration cars here. Get it how you live. Tomorrow morning, we going back out to Costco's and we getting 3 or 4 pallets. So if you want to roll, you want to roll. If not, then just understand when we got the liquor on deck, you can't drink the liquor. You want to go? Then all right, let's go get the liquor. Nah, I don't work in no armory, man. Nah, not me. Not knocking anybody that was in the armory. I'm just saying, like, for me, I'm trying to chill. I ain't gonna lie to you. Especially Joe, 56 years old. They talking about climbing 42 stories. Man, I'm 38. I hate going up the one flight of stairs to get from the garage to my floor. I hate doing that shit. I went and ran a mile today. I hate doing that shit. Not only did I walk down to the gym to go run the little mile on the incline, I had to walk back. I was like, man, god damn, I know this nigga Joe was hurting. And I'm only 37. So Joe at 56, man, you think I'm about to be out here? If my brother went to Wyoming, I wouldn't even let my brother go to Wyoming in the first place. And talking about, hey, mom, I'm about to head up. I'm like, nigga, chill. Yeah, there's no reason for you to be out. That firefly shit, man, that ain't worth risking your life over, man. Listen to this shit. It don't even sound cool, nigga. It's called the Fireflies. Ain't that like a little Girl Scout group or something? The Fireflies be selling cookies and shit. Man, don't be doing that with the Fireflies, bro. It's already the end of the world, and you risking your life for more for what, bro? Dot T up. I'll be 38 this year. I just turned 37 in August. Kendall talk about quit being lazy. Hey, Kendall, you gonna quit calling me out on my flaws, okay? You gonna quit calling me out, man. Nah, but let's get back. I don't even know. Oh, we were talking about the ravioli and my dog having a steak. We didn't got carried away. We talking about Tommy. We don't even talk about Tommy till tomorrow. Now he got him a little steak, a little 5 ounce, nothing too big, because you don't want to be. Listen, you don't want that itis, especially when you out here sleeping in the wild. Not only do you got to worry about humans coming after you, you still got to worry about the elements, animals. And personally, I'm not sleeping outside. I'm gonna sleep in the truck. I'm gonna kick that seat back as much as possible, because right when I wake up, and we kicking this motherfucking truck and we getting it. So they eating the ravioli. She eating like I ain't never ate before. He like, calm down. Oh, he got steak, beans, and ravioli. Oh, he got the whole. Okay, he got the whole shebang bang. Nah, kid, ain't no takesy backsies over here. When we say it, we mean it. Nah, yeah, man. You know I love you. You can take that back. That's your one for the month. You got 2 weeks left, 3 weeks left. So be careful. Now they all out hanging out. She just asking a serious question. Why did the scarecrow get a promotion? Now Joel is rolled over. He like, I know this one. This is easy one, because he was outstanding in the field. So she was like, oh, you read this book? He like, hell no. He said, but be careful, because there's niggas out here. You ain't got to worry about no infected. This is too far away, man. If there is any infected, they going to be hanging around Worlds of Fun waiting on niggas to get off the roller coaster. They sitting there talking about brains. Ah, ah, ah. So we ain't got to worry about them out here. But she wants to know about the humans. Well, let me tell you something. Humans are the scariest creatures in the world. Humans literally are destroying the planet day by day. I think there's only like 2 or 3 good humans, and I might be one of them. But then again, I might not be. But these motherfuckers is savages. These mofos is crazy. They not playing around. They will run up on you, won't say nothing, but take everything. You may not be a believer now, but they will make you a believer. And by the time you believe that they on your ass, they done with your ass. And what I mean by that is you gone. Dead man walking. That's what they're gonna be saying. That's all you're gonna hear in the woods. Dead man walking. You're like, man, what the fuck? Dead man walking. So me, first thing I'm doing is going in my bag and I'm getting that little motherfucking pea shooter out and I'm sleeping like this. I'm having that thing ready. Joel got the rifle. I need to have my gun ready. Hey, Joe, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna come clean. I took a pistol from Bill and them house, but I think this is the appropriate situation for me to pull that thing out. So they laying down. Joe gets to thinking about it after she asked that question. What up, Brillo? Brillo, the big reviews in here. He has a subscriber thon. I'm trying to keep up with him, but we supposed to be dropping content every single day, and I think I'm doing all right. I think I missed Saturday, but I think I'm doing all right. But right now, Brillo, we got to keep it down because we in Kansas City. They call it Killer City where I'm from. KC is the town, nigga. Yeah. 816 is what we call it. And right now, we in the city where it go down. Rest in peace to Fat Tone, man. One of the best to do it. Shout out to Tech Nine. But they sleeping, and Joe's like, all right, we did the little scarecrow shit, but I might have scared myself. It might be some jackers out here, and I ain't about to risk us getting taken down for none of this shit. And the next morning, Ellie wakes up just like I would. Coffee. Ugh, disgusting. Ew. Coffee. That concept never, ever made sense in my head. Let me drink a hot drink. Like, no, let me go ahead and give me something. Like, you ain't got no water over here. So he over here making the breakfast. But give me a second. I'll be right back. Hit that like button, subscribe button if you're new. What is it? Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, my bad. She smelled that coffee and she like, man, hell no, I don't want none of that. You got some more of that ravioli? Now I take some more ravioli now. Don't get me started. Now we get to find out a little of the background of how Tommy ended up running off into the wilderness and ended up in Wyoming. Now, originally it was just those two. You remember they were down in Texas. Texas from the South, Louisiana from the South. You know what I'm saying? Do the South Side, the South Side. Yeah. So they cruising. He's like, man, I used to look out for Tommy, man. That was my brother, man. I love him, man. Before we met Tess, it was me and him all the way, 100. She's like, well, why is he in Wyoming? Man, he was working with the Fireflies, man. Them goofy ass niggas that had you captured. Fucking Fireflies, man. Got my brother into this nonsense, and now the Fireflies got me transporting you. And he's like, man, I'm going to do whatever it takes for family. I'm going to do whatever it takes for family. She's like, am I family? He said, hell no, nigga. You cargo. I don't know you like that. I still don't even know if I can trust you. He over here sipping on the coffee, letting her know, like, hey man, shut up. I really ain't trying to talk about none of this stuff. I'm trying to get to Wyoming. Like, now look at the map. She said, we got 25 hours. You can tell me how far. Uh, oh, so they way over here. So but they just drove past. I know they trying to show the city love, but come on, man. She pointing over here, showing y'all over here, but y'all just drove past Worlds of Fun in Kansas City. So now y'all driving hours to get to Kansas City, like downtown Kansas City. Like they like Worlds of Fun ain't far from downtown. Now they done pulled up. You see the sign, Wichita. I got a house out there, Des Moines. We going up Des Moines on 35. Head up to Minnesota to go visit my aunt. He's like, hey, chill in the car. Chill in the car right now. He goes out. We see all kinds of shit. Ambulances, everything just stuck in the way. And all he sees is a clear path. Now, in the game, we might take the opportunity to try to crawl through there to say the hell with that truck. But here he's like, I'm not giving up this truck. We got to get to Wyoming. And then I was very, very baffled because instead of just backing up and going up the side of the hill to where the bridge was, these niggas said, we're going to go ahead and go down all the streets in the city to try to get back around. We know we got to get to the other side of this bridge so we can go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? He looking at it too, like, damn, man. If I wasn't with her, dog, I could get through there, man. I just find another whip on the other side. But he's like, all right, look, we're gonna back all the way up. We're gonna go around the city. I need you to look at the map and let me know where to go. Nigga, listen, as a driver, yeah, the person in the passenger seat, they supposed to be navigation, but as the driver, you should partially know where you gotta go. In a situation like this, you do not, I repeat, you do not leave this in the hands of Ellie, who's only been in a truck 2 times. Hell no. I would have been looking like, all right, 35 is going through here. I could go around just right here. I'm looking for the shortest route to get to the other side of this bridge. He's like, man, just tell me how to get there through the city. Like he got the GPS on his phone that reroutes you. Hell no, man. You don't even need a map to figure out how to get to the other side of this. You just reverse, you go up the hill to where the damn bridge is. You go over that and then you come down. Y'all just drove through the grass all last night to park. I said, Joe, what y'all doing? Where y'all going? The road right there. It's straight. All we gotta do is go straight, Joe. We just go up the hill, go over the hill, and go straight. It didn't look like nothing was blocked off on the side. So Joe's like, all right, I got a better idea. Let me drive and look at it, and we're gonna go ahead and go through the city. So he didn't plan nothing out. And look at the magazine. I mean, not the magazine, but the page that he's on is the page that he gives her, and he gets mad at her and tells her not to look at the state. Nigga, this is the map you gave me. You were looking at the state. You wasn't looking at the city inside of it. Look, Joe, remember Joe's like, all right, we gotta go this way and we can hop back on. He gives it to her and she's supposed to be following along, but she said, I got lost. And he's like, no, look at the other map. Joe, this is the map you gave her. She didn't turn the page. She was looking at it. Because remember, she said she got turned upside down. She didn't say I flipped the page. She was looking at exactly what you gave her. What up, Rain? I said, damn it, Joe. This is not a time to be fucking around, man. So they going through the city. This is really how Kansas City looks. Like, seriously. Damn. They kind of messed up though, because these cameras weren't invented back in 2003. These cameras right here, 4K. The apocalypse happened in 2003. How they get up here in 2023? But they cruising through here with this big bright ass blue and white truck. There's a whole burial of bodies over here. Now, this is more bodies than it was going to building them house. Remember, building them houses is just little Ezra. Damn, we lost little Ezra and his mama. RIP to them. But this is a whole mound right here. This is so much stuff. They've been putting bodies on top of bodies on top of bodies so much that the wind couldn't even blow it away fast enough. You know what I mean? Like they just out here dumping shit. Oh, I couldn't remember her name. Mama Pearl. Yeah, it was Mama Pearl. Mama Pearl and Baby Ezra. They got Patrick Mahomes. KC can't do any wrong. Am I? Shit. Yeah. And it's a wild town, the town where it go down. That's what they call it too. Ain't even KC. They just call it the town, man. That's where I'm from, though. It do like this isn't what it's gonna look like downtown. Downtown is all right, but like we got a place called the Bottoms where the 100 houses and shit is. They be inside of buildings like this. But they riding through here, and he's like, "Man, which way do we go? Which way do we go?" She said, "Stop! Is that the checkpoint? This checkpoint ain't been checked in a while. The doors is wide open." The doors is wide open. My pops and mom, they when they used to work together, they were in this building back here on the other side of this. And then I went to school across the street. It was like a little it's like a business, but I really don't even know what the fuck was in that building. I just know I went to pre-K in there. It was across the street from my mama job. But yeah, that's a checkpoint, and ain't nobody checked on it. Ain't nobody checked on it. Nah, man, you got to bet on the Lions. And in front of them, they see just a random guy talking about help, please, help. Joe already know what this is. Joel already know what this is. This is just throw the bait out there. That's to make us feel sorry for him. Now I know a lot of people say, "Mo, you wrong," but this is the apocalypse. You can't trust nobody. There's 2 times when you can't. Well, 3 times. There's only 3 times I can think of when you cannot. I repeat, absolutely cannot trust anybody. Number one, the dope game. We know you can't trust or believe nobody in that. Number two, when you're at war with another person, you can't trust nobody. When you go out there, you behind enemy lines, you can't trust nobody. There ain't no such thing as a captive. You gotta, hey, we gotta watch them closely. Keep them handcuffs on them, man. That motherfucker, hey. And in the apocalypse, you never trust anybody in the apocalypse. If they're hurt, good luck, nigga. You wasn't with us when you got hurt. We don't care. You could be bit. We don't know what the hell that happened. Nigga get in there lying, talking about, damn, what happened to you? Oh man, no, I was shot. Like, you was shot by who? Was it some humans out here? No, ain't none of them I seen. So who was you shot by? The whole time he got bit. But the only thing is that zombie, it didn't have all his teeth. It just had one tooth. So it looked like a little bullet hole right there. So he lying talk about it's a bullet hole. In reality, this nigga got bit. You can't trust nobody in the apocalypse. Y'all know that by now. So Joe looks at it. He said, oh, hell no. Hell no. Joe said, put your seatbelt on. I'm running niggas over. That nigga Joe said, put your seatbelt on. That nigga hit that gas. That's why he had all that coffee. See, I understand now in the apocalypse, you might need that caffeine. You got to have the jitters. You got to be ready at all times. Because what happened when they were riding through this? This nigga was faking the whole time. And what did Ellie say? Oh, are we going to help him? He said, hell no, put the seatbelt on. She looking up top. She talking about, Joe, look out. Niggas that hit the windshield with a cinder block. Now you like, oh shit, this shit real. I'm looking at Ellie like, where your little gun at? 'Cause you don't want to shoot your revolver off. That motherfucker gonna be bow, bow. And right now, you need as much control of the car as possible. So you got to get the little piece out that she got in the bag, which it should be in the bag. Even though he don't know about it right now, it should be in the bag. But she needs to give him the gun so I can bow, bow, bow. Or you got to do like a movie. With your windshield like this, slow down a little bit, let off the gas, use your right foot, put it on the dashboard, and kick through the glass. That's what they do in movies, right? So Joe, he trying to whip it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ellie's in there like, oh, I ain't never been out here. This is what people do. I told you, people are the worst creature on the earth. Nigga just threw a cinder block. Do you know you could have killed somebody with that? That thing could have went straight to the windshield and killed somebody. These niggas don't give a fuck. They seen this bright ass blue truck. That nigga said, hey, incoming. That nigga out there walking to help. He jumped the hell up out that way when Joe came through. Because Joe, at this point, he didn't care. But Joe made one fatal mistake. He was driving too fast and he was gritting his teeth. That means excruciating pain was going down. His brain couldn't focus. See, you got to kind of stay calm. Whoa, whoa. Now you can talk. Damn, that motherfucker almost nigga stole a brick up here. Shit. But see, you can't have the T like, because now you. And what happened? This nigga swerved so hard that they ran into the damn laundromat. Now, what he should have did with the dude in front of him, just duck to the side and run this nigga over. Joe fucked up in the situation. This moment was a little bit too big for him. Now I was gonna give him I give him credit because he survived it, but we could have still been on the road and still had a functioning vehicle if you would have just did the steps that Mo put in place. Slow down a little bit, kick out the windshield, release your jaw, duck, keep the vehicles as straight as possible, hit the nigga with the gun after you sit back up and get the fuck out of there. But instead, Joel panicked. Brick hit the window. That nigga said, you see what I'm saying? You can still drive. You ran over the all the tires, but he swerved it. He swerved it. You ain't supposed to swerve it. You got to keep control. You let go of the gas. Because once you hit the brake, that's when shit get ugly right there. That's when it gets ugly. Just like if you slide on ice, you're supposed to turn into it. Yeah, you got to be prepared for this shit at all times. See, Joe, he was panicking. I understand it, but you got to release that gas and at least try to get control of it. He ain't get control of it, and that nigga went through the damn laundromat. Nah, think about it. When you lock your jaw, nigga, that's a lot of pain on you. That's a lot of pressure on you. Your brain ain't gonna be able to think. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Y'all laughing, man. I'm just letting y'all know, man. Listen, when you driving, you got to think of driving like swimming, man. You got to be one with the water, right? The only way you can swim is if you one with the water. If you fight in the water, then it ain't gonna work. You and the water got to be on the same page. That's how you float. It's the same with driving. When you, the driver, are behind that steering wheel, you are responsible for that vehicle. So you got to treat that vehicle like it's you. When the last time you were running down the street with your jaw like this? You ain't no dog. Even dogs don't run like that. Nah, you gotta shit. Put that motherfucker in reverse. You gotta be able to talk. You gotta be one with the car. You gotta let her know when you make a good turn, you hit the dashboard. Good girl, yeah. Whoa, yeah, you wilding out now. You gotta be one with the whip. The only thing is, they became one with the whip, all right. It was one truck, one washer, and one gun. Cause now we gotta get out. Now we gotta survive. Niggas is outside bucking. Pack out, shit. Pack out, shit. Pow. Whoa, shit. This shit real now. So we getting shot at. Ting, ting, ting. You hearing it go off. Everybody just got rifles. Ain't nobody got no choppers. Ain't nobody got no real artillery. We all got the hunting rifles with the scope on the top. Daddy hop out. Joe's like, hey, you good? Go get through that wall. I got some shit to do. I'm about to go ahead. You wanted to know, was I a killer? Go on the other side of that wall. Watch how I clean this shit up. She talk about the wall. He said, look. He said, go get another side of that wall. I'm going to show you how boring my life is. She hopped in that wall. As soon as he seen that foot clear that wall, he said, bow, got one. Bow. I'm like, God damn, Joe. You got a lot of pent up aggression. It's like, get in there right now. I don't want you to see my moves. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to see my moves. Joe about the quick scope. Look at him. Like, all right, fuck it, nigga. We going out banging. I tell you one thing. If I'm going to die out here shooting. So Joe hops up. She's looking like, damn, there's a lot of shooting going on out there. Damn, this nigga Joe going crazy. Nigga Joe had 4 bullets. He went out there and took on a whole army. She like, damn. Whole time, you know, she thinking about, I got to get my pistol out. I would have had mine out waiting, nigga. First nigga stick his head through here. But she on the side of the wall. She's scared. She ain't never been in no real shootout like this before. We look out there. It's a nigga slumped. Joe's like, hell yeah, I did that. Right next to the Dorito. I would have seen if there was any Doritos in there. I ain't gonna lie to you. They probably would have been stale, but boy, I would have been tearing up them stale ass Doritos. I ain't gonna lie to you. Put some some tree moss on there. Ooh, tree moss and stale Doritos. Oh, that's the best thing in this apocalypse. She come out here, a nigga done crept through the back. So we thinking Joel is tough guy. We like, damn, Joe held it down. Hell no. Joe was getting held down. He didn't hold it down. He was getting held down. Joe was over. Like, God damn, this is how I'm going out, man. I'd rather they had shot me or something. Think about it, getting choked out by a rifle. Like, damn, that's a horrible way to go out, man. Eric said, he said, "Damn, you killed Daddy, motherfucker." He came around that corner, pow, damn. So he on the ground, he looking like, damn, this is a horrible way to go out, man. If Tommy was here, he would have had my back. But Tommy ain't here, y'all. All he got is Ellie, the superhero. Nah, see, Joe couldn't unlock the jaw here. Now this is a situation here. This situation here, all right, you getting choked out. So hear me out. You getting choked out. You can't have the jaw locked here to try. You gonna pass out because you breathing too hard. You about to, yeah. So you got to, because you fighting back now. So you got to be able to breathe, because not only you down there getting choked, you got to try to keep this rifle off your throat. So you gotta be breathing. This is a moment where it's legit in through the nose, out the mouth. While you trying to, yeah, you can't have the jaw locked here, not at all. because it's over with, boy. You're done. You gotta. This motherfucker strong as shit, Ellie. Ellie, hit this nigga something. Where the fuck is this bitch Ellie at? God damn it, I'm about to die in this motherfucker. Not tonight, not today. I took out 2 of them. Come on, Lord, please give me another chance. Where the fuck is Ellie at? Ellie. Ellie come out that thing. Bow! Shoot this nigga in the back. Shoot him in the back. I told you, this just a little pea shooter right here. It ain't killing nobody. It ain't doing nothing. It's just gonna piss you off. Now, if you weak, then it's gonna keep you down like this. Me, I would have got up like, man, what the fuck wrong with you? You just shot me. Talking about, hold on. My mama, she in charge of some shit. We could be friends. We could trade. We could do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Please let your boy live. Please let your boy live. Now I wanted to get a picture of Joe. There's another picture if you go back and watch it. When he was getting up, that nigga Joe was like, he was barely on one knee. He was looking like LeBron after the damn foul in Boston. He was on the ground hurting. So he get up. The young man's like, hey man, for real, dog, don't kill me, man. Look, man, don't kill me. What's your name? What's your name, man? Then he gives him a knife, like, you can take this knife, man. It's a good one. Joe said, nigga, hey, Ellie, get back in that room. I'm gonna have a couple of words with this nigga right here. I'm gonna have a few words with this nigga right here. Ellie walked. All you heard was this nigga sit down. Joe got next to him. He was in his ear. He said, see, look, you know you done fucked up, right? You niggas tried to jump me. We're just trying to get through. I'm trying to find my fucking brother. You keep talking all this shit about your bitch ass mama, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about Danny. I don't give a fuck about your mom. I don't even give a fuck about that kid that shot your bitch ass. I'm trying to go find my brother, but look what you done did. And look at the situation you in there. My. Had the tables turned. Look at you, can't even walk, can you? What you say your mom was? What she do? I'm gonna slap the fuck out your mama when I see her. Yeah, I said that shit, nigga. Oh, this knife is nice too, nigga. What else you got on you? You know I'm taking this rifle too, right? You can have it. Shut up, nigga. Don't be talking back to me. Did I tell you to speak? Listen. You gonna tell me the quickest way to get back to that motherfucking highway so I can get back on my way. And that's all you gonna do. And like I said, if I see your mama, I'm gonna slap your mama. Your daddy still living? If he is, I'm whooping his ass for what you niggas did to my truck. You niggas threw a cinder block through my shit. You know you gonna pay, right? You know you fucked up. All right. Stabbed him, finished him. Stabbed him, finished him. OT said, your hate is strong. That ain't hate. We seen the nigga on the ground. I'm just making it, you know what I'm saying? When you pouting, that's what you do. That's what pouting. When you hurt, that's what you do. It takes you time to get up. You like, damn, let me get the strength. That's what Joe was doing. That's what Brian was doing. The only thing is Joe was 56 and Joe was getting choked out. LeBron still had an overtime. Joe goes in the other room. And now we got to get our shit together because we got to continue on, man. So the plan right now is to get to one of the tallest buildings in Kansas City so they can look out and they can see how to get to where they got to get. Now, his mama, Caitlin and all of them, they looking for people now. They done heard about the commotion. They strapped up out here too. They holding it down. This is like the federal building. Well, I guess it would be if it's ran by Fedra. So they down here, and in this damn holding cell that they didn't made out of cargoes, trailers. She's talking to the doctor, and she's like, "All right, we got a list of motherfuckers that are missing. I need some answers." He's like, "Look, man, I don't know nothing, man. Come on, it's me. Caitlin, it's me. I birthed you. I get. I was the first person to put hands on you. It's the circle of life which moves us forward." That was me. That was me, Doc. She's like, "I don't want to hear none of that shit, nigga. You were snitching on people to Fedra." He said, "Man, that's because they had a gun to my head. They had a gun to my head." She said, "Yeah, well, Fedra has some rules, some rights. Here at Fedra, Federal Disaster Response Agency, your rights while in detention. You are entitled to a lawyer, medical attention, family visits, food, and clothing." Good thing Fedra ain't around here no more. We don't give a fuck what Fedra talk about. This is different rules. I'm in charge now. So you gonna give up some shit. And you said they did what? They put a gun in your head for you to give up some information? He said, "Man, I ain't want to tell on nobody, but they had a gun to my head." She said, "What makes you think I won't pull the trigger, nigga? Who do you think I am? You think I'm in this motherfucker playing around? I'm asking you serious questions. You playing games. You ain't giving me the responses I'm looking for. Who the fuck you think you are, doctor?" "Well, I'm the only doctor." "I didn't tell you to talk, nigga. I'm ready to pull this motherfucking trigger. You keep do. Hey, you got 5 more minutes to come up with the answers that I'm looking for." He's like, "Man, I just don't know nothing. I just don't know nothing." She's like, "Nah, that ain't what I'm trying to hear, dog. That ain't what I'm trying to hear." She won't answer. She want them now. And this nigga talking about, "Man, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be real. I don't know." She said, "All right, I'm gonna be right back, you bitch ass nigga." She go outside. She see her son. She said, "Oh, who did this? Damn it, who did this? Who did this?" If I was one of the one of the niggas out there working with the gun, I'm like, "I heard he said he was gonna slap you too." That's just what they saying he said. I'm not for sure. I can't confirm or deny that, boss, but they said the nigga gonna slap you too. So they're like, "We need to find out who it is. We need to find out who it is." So now people trying to figure out who was out here doing all the killing. And Caitlin, she's like, "Look, we gonna figure it out, and we gonna do what I say ASAP." She like, "Can we get a doctor? Is there a doctor that can help in this situation?" One of the workers was like, "Nah, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, boss. Ain't nobody able to save this young man. It's a little too late." So she said, "You know what? Nigga thought I was joking, didn't he?" Now this guy is supposed to be our hero. He's supposed to be the most ruthless guy in the agency. I don't even know what they call. So she heads on back and she trying to tell everybody, "Hey, look, listen up, y'all. This ain't Fedra's work, man. This is just ain't. Y'all remember that little black boy that been running around? Man, I'm telling y'all, he done did it. I'm just saying, he done did it. Don't hold me to it, but he done did it." What y'all think? Y'all think he did it? Cause that's what she telling everybody. She did. This ain't Fedra's work. This ain't no outsiders. Shit. So she heads on back. She had to go talk to the doctor again. She said, "Open it up, number 17. Open it up." She's upset right now. They don't know who did it. It wasn't Fedra. Was it Henry? We don't know. But she didn't told everybody. There's a little black boy named Henry running around. He doing this. She goes over there and pops the doctor. He was trying to play the game like, "Hey, look, I'm the only doctor. You need to keep me around." She asked if could we use the doctor out here on this young man. They said, "Nah, no doctor's gonna be able to fix this. So theoretically, we don't need no doctor at all." Then she went back and said, "Bow," laid him out, man. Doc ain't did nothing to nobody. He ain't hurt nobody. R.I.P. to Doc, man. My dog right here looking like, damn, man, she really just killed this nigga. I know people used to say that she wild, she would do some crazy shit when she on the clock, but damn, I ain't know she was gonna come kill this dude. All right, y'all, look, put up a perimeter. Um, we gonna find who did this, regardless of what y'all think. We gonna find who did this. Little does she know, it ain't Henry. So now they kicking in all the apartment buildings. They trying to figure out everything. These rooms been sealed up for a long, long time. They kicking it down. I wouldn't even went in there. I would have just like knocked the door and just stood at the entrance because I was like, man, it might be a fucking clicker or something in here. I'm not about to die looking for some random motherfuckers that I don't know. So they kicking in doors. Bow, bow. They across the street in the business looking like, damn, man, this shit crazy. Now you can only imagine how it is for Ellie. She's sitting there. She ain't ever been none of this. Her first day meeting people. People. This is what's happening, man. They kicking in doors. They doing all kinds of over the top stuff. They said, listen, we gonna find who did this by nightfall. This ain't no 2-day project. No. We gonna find them or they gonna be about the city. One way or another, we gonna get up on them. Now they in the high-low bar. I've never heard of this. Might be a fictional place. What was this building? I don't know. I don't know what this place is. I'll be honest with you. I ain't never. What up, play for keeps? You talking about this high-low bar? I was about to look it up because I ain't never. I don't know. This might just be something for the show. There's one in Manhattan, Kansas. Manhattan, far though. They on the inside and they watching. Gotta watch from a distance though. Kind of hard to move when the eyes be on you. And we see Joe get in touch with his sensitive side because she's sitting there asking him, "Is he all right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm good. Are you okay?" He don't know how to ask these kind of questions. He ain't never been like that. That ain't him, man. He's a hard worker. So she's like, "Yeah, you are bad at this." So now we gotta have a talk. Where'd you get that gun from? How you get that gun? Didn't I tell you not to have no guns? I took it from Bill. She's like, "Give me that motherfucker, man." But since you already shot somebody, it wasn't your fault. It's not like you killed her or anything. She said, "Shit, I done already called me a body. I don't want to talk about it." He's like, "All right, well, shit. If you say you caught a body, you did pull that trigger today. It took you a little longer than I wanted, but you did pull that trigger today." He said, "Shit, let me motherfucking take the clip out of here and take one out the head and let her see. Let me see. Let me see how you holding it." She holding that motherfucker to the side. She was ready to get it too. He like, man, that's that federal shit. I want you to be efficient and accurate. 2 hands. Thumb covers the other one. You see, when I try to yank it out your hand, nothing happens. She like, haha, cool. So she learning the game. He's being the father that he was. I would say he was a good father to his daughter. He did use her as a shield when they got shot, though. We won't let that slide. He did use her as a shield. But this is still putting him back into that father figure mode. And he's like, man, this might actually be kind of good for me. It's hard to adjust, but this might just work. This might be a good ass partnership. So he's teaching her how to hold that tool. And he's like, hey, man, don't put that shit in your pocket. You're going to shoot your ass off. You're going to shoot your ass off just like a Christmas story. You'll shoot your eye out. Yeah, you ain't going to do nothing but try to reach in there and bow. It's over with. Buttocks gone. First thing she do is still put it in her pocket. Joel knows. I told you, you can't keep leaving all of this up to the young girl. You got to, hey, put that in the bag, man. Keep it in the bag. Nah, Joel did. Remember, Joel was holding his dollar. Joel was holding his daughter, and the nigga got the shooting. How was she the only one hit when he fired off multiple shots and they just fell down the hill? No, she got hit. He stumbled back, and then they went down the hill. What up, Risha? He talking about, look, man, this wasn't Fedra, but we might have them. We might know where they at. Cause she still thinks that this is Henry and Sam doing all of this. Little do they know it's Joel and Ellie. What up, babe? Hey, go back and watch it though. Go back and watch it though. Matter of fact, you don't even have to go far. When they got shot, she was in his hands, right in front of him. This is right before they got shot. He was holding her in front. He should have put her down behind him. Yeah, man. Damn, Joe. We can't let that slide. But she comes in here and they find out where Frank been hiding. Not Frank, but what's the boy name? Henry. Henry and Sam. She comes in here. She sees superheroes on the wall. These young boys been getting it too. They been eating, what is them? Diced pears. What's that? Corn. They got bush baked beans. Hey, they was living 80. They got Vienna sausage. So they were down there living a decent life. You know what I'm saying? That play dirty as hell, but shit, it's all you got. So Henry and them, they out and about. She looking at these two superheroes. So these two boys, Henry and Sam, they saving Kansas City, man. We need more young men like y'all in Kansas City. I will not lie. We definitely could use them, brothers. Henry and Sam, man, power to the people. So they out and about dipping around. Caitlin's talking about, ooh, we gotta catch them. They out of food. That means they're gonna be looking to be trying to steal something. We gonna catch them. And then they go down into the basement. And they see him like, this right here, the ground is bulging. It's like a volcano waiting to go off. They like, oh shit, what the fuck is this? Caitlin talk about, nigga, close the door and seal it up, nigga. Caitlin said, we'll deal about that when we get to it. That motherfucker, look, he still got the gun at the door. He like, man, I don't trust being down here with this. Should we tell people about it? She said, nah, just set up a perimeter and lock the door. It should be good. Like, ain't no one else gonna come down here. This nigga's looking at her like, ma'am, are you sure? We need to do something, drop a grenade or something on this motherfucker. He's scared as hell. She's like, just get out of here. We don't care about it. We need to find Henry. These two, they kicking in, going through a little ventilation shaft because they got to get inside of this building. This is the tallest building. I'm gonna look it up and see what buildings these are that they talking about. We gotta get to the top of the tallest building and look out on the city. They get her through the grate. She opens up the door. Where would you be without me, Joel? He said, shit, in Wyoming by now. I said, do your thing, Joe. Now they got to go up 45 flights of stairs. 45 flights of stairs. She's like, we're really going to do 42? He said, no, 45 or as far as I can go with these knees. With these knees. And that's a long way to walk, man. I ain't going to lie to you. 48 stories. Hey, man, we could look out the city on like floor 20. I ain't going to lie to you. Now, I walked up the Eiffel Tower before. I walked up there because they only had one elevator working. And I was like, man, I ain't about to be waiting. So I walked all the way up to the first platform. Shit, that was like 700 stairs. So 43, man, that's about to be ridiculous. But they end up getting up there. She said, Joe, how did you know those were ambushers? He said, shit, man. I told you earlier, man. I can't I can't focus because of all the shooting me and my brother used to do with the fireflies, man. I've been the jack boy before. I've been the one running up on people stealing shit. That was me. You gotta understand, I'm 56, man. Back in the early days, ooh, when I was in them late 30s, man, I run the streets all night and day. Yeah, I was out there. Can't get away. Yeah, I was out there. I was a jacker. That's what I did. Me and my brother Tom, we were the baddest motherfuckers too in Boston, bro. They used to call us the bros, man. If you ever heard that somebody got robbed, 9 times out of 10, it was the bros, man. It's like, oh wow, interesting, Joe. Once they get up there, just imagine if they would have just went one more flight or maybe two more. But she's like, man, let's go. Get your lazy ass up. Once they get in the room, he putting down glass. Putting down glass. So if they walk through the door, we hear the glass. She's talking about Joe. What are you doing that for? He said, so I can hear them if they come up in here. I said, damn, Joe, you smart. She's like, are you gonna hear it though? Because and you a heavy sleeper, dog. I tried to wake you up yesterday. Like, hey Joe, where you got some more of that steak? Where you hiding that steak at? I'm gonna cook me up a steak real quick. Man, your ass didn't wake up, man. So he's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna hear it. She said, I don't know, man. It don't sound like you can hear out your right ear. You can't hear out your right ear. He's sitting there like, man, you might be right. I can't hear a damn thing. They get him a little joke in, and then they wake up. She's talking about Joe. Joe. I'm like, hey man, don't be waking me up. Like, you gotta give me a heads up. Joe, get the gun or something. You can't just wake me up with a nigga with a gun in my face. Come on, man. Henry and Sam then creeped up on him, talking about, don't say nothing. Don't you speak it. We're gonna help you. I seen you fucking shit up earlier. We can't stay here long before our position is compromised. But my brother and I have been doing things throughout Kansas City for the last 8 years that no one else has ever done. If you put trust in us, we'll put trust in you. But don't talk right now. If they would have just went up one more flight of stairs, they may have not got snuck up on. But then it made me think, were these two young gentlemen following them the whole time? And that's why they snuck up on them and told them to be quiet? Because, hey, we can help. We seen what you did. Well, the little brother thinks he's a superhero. That's the what all the shit on the wall was. That was him. He was considering him and his brother, Henry, as superheroes. Because they've been on the run. You know what I'm saying? When you out and about, you on the run, you on the run. You know what I mean? It is a video game though, Kendall. So you gotta understand some of it, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little far fetched. There you go. Episode 4 of our show, The Last of Us. We got a little bit of action. Y'all learned a few things about locking your jaw. Remember, when you drive, don't extend the elbow all the way, especially getting ready to crash, because you ain't gonna do nothing but break some shit. So. Let me see something. Oh yeah, I get an episode like an 8. It was straight. Um, wait, is she from Kansas City? I want to see what they got to say about Kansas City, man. We already know she about to be a motherfucking ass. We know she about to be trying to chase these these people down all day. It's Kansas City where they meet her, or well, where we, the audience, meet her. Blah blah blah. According to Screen Rant, she's the first original character introduced to the series. Man, they ain't really talking about nothing in here. Craig came up with this character of Caitlin, who was the leader of who was in the game. These guys were the hunters. They were slightly different role here. Yeah, in the game, they was out in the woods doing their thing. Here, you in the city with it. So I mean, I guess it's cool. It fits in. We know we got to have some kind of conflict. We ain't gonna be able to go a whole episode of just traveling. We got to have some kind of conflict. And right now, we got Henry and Sam on the scene to help us out. You know, these two about to cause trouble. They about to be saying, "Hey, we could take Ellie and show her because she's smaller." But overall, it was cool though. It was cool. I'm trying to see if I can see one of the buildings for you. Like this right here, the Sprint Center. They didn't build this damn arena. They thought they were gonna get Seattle. They went to Oklahoma. So you got like the little sprint arena over here. Downtown, let me see if they got like the power line. Man, I ain't really ever go to the city market, but yeah, so you got like the T-Mobile Arena over here, and then this is where everybody be watching the games at. Like this is all of this is outside, and there's like a little cover they got over it. Got a little bowling alley over there. You got like the college Hall of Fame or college basketball experience or whatever it is. So they trying to do a little bit with the downtown. So that's all over there. And then Worlds of Fun is like up this way. You see what I'm saying? Worlds of Fun is only a 20-minute drive. They were over there. She was knocked out. She was knocked out, man. You going to sleep in 30-minute drives, you an infant, man. Only babies be going to sleep that fast. Any great shopping there? Man, they got a few things downtown, but our downtown isn't like if you want to do shopping, you got to go to no, not the country club. If you want to do like some shopping and stuff, you got to go over. Nah, this is over by Westport, but it's a place called the Plaza. You go down there, they got saying they got the Cheesecake Factory. You got one in Overland Park now. That show you I ain't been there in a while. That's all out in Kansas though. Yeah, over here at the Plaza, they got shopping and shit over there. But this is the area, man. This is the area a couple of years, well, not a couple, like 10 years ago. The kids were going down there, and they were knocking old people out. So there's a lot of dumb shit that goes on, man. Yeah, like all of this is just little shopping and stuff. It's like 3, 4 blocks. Starts like down here where this building is being built. Go down the street. It's straight. They got some nice lights at nighttime. You know what I mean? Got the Nike store on the corner. It look a little different. It should be a movie theater down here. They got like a bridge that you got to go across to watch the movie. I never understood why they put that there, but got your little Starbucks over here. You know what I mean? Nah, for real, Eric. They was knocking out the old people at the plaza. Man, you'd be all kinds of fight. They were throwing niggas in the. They got, cause we like the city of fountains. We got all these fountains. They be throwing dudes in the fountains and shit. It was crazy times out here, man. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been out here. It used to be like a little bar down here called Tomfooleries. I used to go in there for happy hour. I used to tear that shit up, bro. Nah, I mean, you could say it's like our version of the Riverwalk, but we actually getting the Riverwalk. Remember, in the beginning, I told y'all They were expanding the rivers. They about to have like a little river walk and stuff down there. So you know what I'm saying? Kansas City, they trying to step it up. We getting a little bit of money, just a little bit, nothing too much. Here you go, movie theater down here. You park over here. Hey, it used to be fights in this damn parking garage right here. You hear me? Like you buy your tickets over in this building, and you walk across the bridge, and then up here, all the theaters in here, park up under here and shit. And good times, man. Nah, for real. Y'all think I'm playing, man? You used to knock fucking old people out down here, man. This shit was fucking a wild time. It's like the Wild Wild West in Kansas City. Matter of fact, they got a river. We got a river right here. Yeah, right here. This is water right here. This shit used to be flooding. They had to build all of that up. People cars used to get washed away on this like over in this area. Man, crazy, crazy. Nah, it ain't really too much gentrification in Kansas City. Not that I mean, like I said, I haven't lived there in like 15 years, but I know they trying to do the downtown. I give Patrick Mahomes some credit because he is bringing a lot of businesses to Kansas City, so that's good. So we can actually catch up with the times. But I know they started building lofts and stuff down here because, like I said, if you go, so if you go down like here, all right, let me see. So yeah, it's like the T-Mobile Center here, and then right across the street. No, that ain't it. It's further this way. Right here, the Power and Light District. So this is the spot I was telling y'all when they first opened up. When they first opened up this place, they got the like I said, they got the bowling alley over here. You got McFadden's little pub. You got the pizza spot, and then it's an open area on the inside with a screen you can watch the game. They wasn't letting black people in there when they first opened. This is like 2003, 2004. If you were black, they wasn't letting you in there. Like in the whole complex, you couldn't go in there if you was black. Unless you went in there with like a fucking business suit on, they wasn't letting you in there if you was just regular. Like couldn't come in there with no tall tees, couldn't wear hats. Like, nigga. It's like, dog, the shit is outside, man. When you go through these little bars, you go into the inside, it's outside. Oh man, no hats. All kinds of shit. Good times though. This parking garage, man, you'll see a lot of fights in this parking garage or this little parking spot over here. This is typically where we parked at, man, because you don't want to get caught in no parking garage. You don't want to get caught in no parking garage. And we only parked here once we were older. Like when we were like 21 and stuff going down there. Now we wouldn't park in this spot. You probably park like 2 blocks over. Just so if shit get to happening, you can hit that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we all know where the car is at. Plus, I had rims and shit on mine. I ain't want my car to be no target or anything parked over in one of these damn parking garages. So I would park a block or two away. And we be deep anyway, though. So they won't let you in there. So everybody just be outside. And then they'll shut this shit down. Niggas be doing little side shows, doing donuts until the police come down here. Hey, start macing us. But once you leave, like right here, then you turn into the Walking Dead. Like other than them 4 blocks, it starts to get old looking. Starts to get regular. It starts to get a little dangerous down there. Nah, man, Kansas City ain't no. Hey, y'all think Kansas City? It sound like it's a nice spot, man. It ain't sweet there, man. I'm not even bragging about that. It's unfortunate, but man, them boys get crazy out there, man. So that's why when I see this, let me show y'all what I was talking about. I want this on the bottom. Yeah, why ain't it popping up on the map? Oh, here it is. So yeah, you got the Missouri River, then you got the little downtown airport, but this airport right here is only if you flying private. You know what I'm saying? Us regular folk, we can't get in that motherfucker. So this is the High V Arena. This used to be called Kemper Arena, but now it's like High V. This used to be Kemper Arena. This is where, if you watch wrestling, this is where Owen Hart died at. Unfortunately, he passed in Kansas City, coming down from the Raptors. Yeah, this is where Owen Hart passed. But here goes the bottom. This is what they may have cleaned it up a little bit. Okay, they got some new buildings down here. Oh no, they don't. We on the wrong side of the street. Oh yeah, they do got some new build. Okay, they cleaned it up down here because when I tell you down here, you can just tell by these buildings right here. It used to be ran down there. Look, okay, they got a CBD store. Oh shit, I might need to head down to the bottoms when I get back in town. But yeah, as you can see, it really, I mean, they got a couple of new buildings down here, but man, it used to be a shit show down here. Nah, man, Kansas City crazy. Yeah, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying, be aware of your surroundings. I don't know if anybody ever go to Kansas. So I'm gonna show y'all like this is how Kansas City's all kinds of messed up. So our damn here go the Chiefs, and the damn Royals. So they both right here, but shit, man, they kind of far from downtown. Like downtown all the way over here, and then the stadiums is over here. So I mean, they trying to bring like the baseball stadium closer to downtown, but man, this shit off in the cut. And then them fools, one year they proposed. Listen to this silly shit. One year they proposed. This is when I was younger too. They proposed to put a retractable roof over both of the stadiums. They would share it. Nigga, that shit was a couple $1 billion, man. Everybody voted no on that shit. So they wanted to put rails on the side of the stadium and it just be one roof that they can move. If it's a baseball game going on and it's raining, they can move the roof over there. Or if it's a football game, man, they were about to waste all that money on that shit. I'm glad they said no to that shit. But now, you know what I'm saying? Stadiums they can't use, they got to use private money now. They ain't using taxes no more. That's good, man. Running up the taxes, these teams be sorry as hell. What you mean I gotta pay luxury tax so the stadium? Man, nigga, please. They ain't won shit. Luckily for the Royals and the Chiefs, they both won one in the last decade. We need y'all to pay taxes on a new stadium. Nigga, if I pay taxes, I should get at least one free game a year. If I'm paying taxes that are gonna help out the state, I should get at least one free game. Let me pick it. Let me pick my game too. Don't be trying to give me no damn Chiefs versus the Titans or Chiefs versus like the fucking Lions or something. Man, hell no. Let me get I do the Chiefs versus the Bengals game, a Chiefs versus the Bills game. Yeah, man, you gotta let me choose, man. You trying to give me them Chiefs versus Russell Wilson in Denver? I'd be pissed as hell. I'm like, nigga, ain't nobody trying to see Russell Wilson, bitch ass. Them niggas sorry as hell. Russell Wilson, he back there getting sacked. The Chiefs running the score up, and I'm like, damn, I gotta cheer for the Chiefs. Go Chiefs! I'm over here the biggest Chiefs fan. They playing against the Broncos. I'm like, go Chiefs, go get them, get them. Fucking Broncos and wasting a draft pick on a coach. Come on, man. Kind of shit. I'm trading players for players. I ain't, man, nigga. If you want to come work for us, come work. I ain't give you no draft pick for no damn coach, nigga. He ain't that. Nigga ain't won nothing in 10 years. No, I'm just saying, Ty. I mean, I want to see something exciting. It don't seem like Mark. It don't seem like Derrick Henry. I was about to call the nigga Mark Henry. It don't seem like Derrick Henry want to be down there. But that's Kansas City. That was the last of us, episode 4. If y'all got anything, a little free time, I was just showing y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because finally somebody appreciated the town and they put us in a TV show. Man, good old Kansas City. But you got Kansas City, you got North Kansas City, you got Kansas City, Kansas was across the border. You stay away from there, y'all. Stay away from there, y'all. Then you got Westport. Westport down. Hey, now there was Westport. That's where it went down. You go out here, they got some shopping, all right. But you might be shopping for ambulance because down here, niggas don't play down here. They get the busted. I'm talking about going crazy. Man, it was a viral video of them fools in Kansas City like 2 weeks ago. One one of the dudes was fighting the cops and the girl was like twerking on her. Like, what the fuck, man? Fucking Westport, man. Now this place was dangerous. This is before Power and Light was built. You had to go to Westport. And if you went to Westport, I ain't gonna lie to you, Westport had better looking girls, man. So hey, man, it was a good time, man. The tall T era. Damn, look at that. 4 nights ago. Woman killed in overnight shooting in Westport. 4 nights. I'm like, come on, man. Around 2:45. Damn. World Market. Hey, I told y'all the other night about the oh man. The parking lot of World Market. We used to park over there before we went to Westport. Man, I told y'all about that. That can't go out there no more at 2:45. You already know, 20 years old. Damn. Between the victim and the suspect outside the area where the district would have screened. Damn. It sucks you can't just go out and even enjoy the fucking night on the town. But I mean, that's the shit that we were dealing when we were growing up. Now I can only imagine it's worse. Damn. Crime is up in the region, is all I'm gonna say. New Year, like man, it's just nothing but shootings there. New Year's Day, it was gunfire wounds 2. Damn. That's Kansas City for you, man. Just don't be outside late. I tell you that. When the sun start going down, unless you know where you're going, don't be outside in Kansas City, man. Them fools don't know how to act. That's my city, man. But I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, I can't speak on behalf of a whole city. Mo ain't got that kind of clout. From me on behalf of Kansas City, we like to welcome. Like, I ain't got that kind of power. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna have me at the Super Bowl as an honorary coin toss caller. On behalf of Kansas City, we got Mo calling tonight, man. I ain't got that kind of pull. Few people know me. You know what I'm saying? Few people know me, but I ain't got no pool like that. Be careful going to Kansas City. Stay away from Worlds of Fun unless you about to spend a lot of money to have a little bit of fun. The Last of Us episode 4. Pretty good, pretty good. I give it an 8, 8.5. We got a little bit of free time, man. Ask whatever y'all want. He said I got the contract to start a kid. Nah, man. Eric said if they asked me would I do it, would I go out there and call the coin toss? Oh yeah, hell yeah, man. Shit. I don't hate Kansas City. I love Kansas City. I'm not a fan of the football team, but shit, I don't wish nothing bad on them or anything. Like, hey man, do your thing. I just want a good, clean football game. I just like arguing with people over sports. That's what we do. We debate. So you know, say if I can get under their skin and say, man, they ain't that nice, it's gonna get to them. Y'all know how I fuck around. I'll be out there calling that motherfucker too. I'll be like this: heads, heads it is. The Chiefs win. They win the toss. Now they bringing me out at the beginning of every game. The beginning of every game, I'm running out in front of the team. Now I'm the good luck charm. When Mo on the field, Mo call it in the air, Mo gonna get the coin toss every single time. A lot of people say it's 50-50 on the coin toss, but when Mo out there, it's 100-0. He gonna get it right every time. Hell yeah, now I'm the Chiefs ambassador. I got my little Chiefs flag wrapped around me. Yeah, I'm the Chiefs ambassador now. We done won 3 Super Bowls straight because I'd have went out there and called it every single time. I'm in Patrick Mahomes' ear. On the away games, I'm in his ear. You got to call it. Okay, call tails. Yeah, you got it, man. I got it. Me and Patrick Mahomes, we opening up a new Whataburger. We about to have a Mo sandwich in there. I'm the good luck charm. Yeah, I'm going out there and calling that coin toss. I love football, so shit. It don't matter what team called me up there. Hey, Mo, you want to come call the coin toss? Shit, that's fine with me. Can I get like 4 tickets? I want to bring my pops to one of these games, and I'm probably bring my brothers. So let me get like 4 tickets. Me plus 3. Am I going to the Super Bowl? If they pay for it, I'd be down. I'm about to spend a couple of thousand to see some niggas play football. Shit, I'll spend a couple of hundred, but that's during the week. The Super Bowl, that's a whole nother party right there. I mean, I could go. I used to live down in Arizona, so I could go stay at my nephew's house, or I go get me a room. I know the room's about to be nah, man. That's about a $5,000 trip, man. Got to get the tickets. You're gonna want to do shit during like Saturday, and you're gonna get there on a. I'm getting there on a Thursday night. So I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm gonna leave Monday either Monday evening or probably early Tuesday, so I could just chill. But yeah, I ain't going to no Super Bowl. That's like I'm gonna have to spend like 5 bands. Got to get a flight. Tickets already gonna be busting you for about 2. So that off the back right there is 3. Then I'm gonna have to give me a room. They already busting your head because you want to stay somewhere convenient. So that right there might hit you for like 1,200. So you see what I'm saying? You already at about $4,800 just getting there. And then you're not including what you about to go eat, drink. I gotta buy 5 new outfits. Plus, I gotta buy a jersey. I gotta get a Super Bowl jersey once I get there. Like you can't go to the Super Bowl and not get a jersey when you're in there. Even if it's your team or not, it's like I went to the Super Bowl. But nah, I ain't got that kind of bread. I mean, I got it, but I'm not about to spend it on no football. I still got my first NBA ticket. I went to my first NBA game. I was what, 16? 16, 17. 'Cause we didn't have no NBA teams in Kansas City, so I ain't go to one till I was like 16. And matter of fact, it wasn't even it was a preseason game. They had like it was at Kemper Arena. But it's just a preseason game. So I ain't go to no actual NBA game until I was probably like 20. 24 when I was living down in Georgia. I did the I did the security. I was security for the Final Four. I think it was the 2011 Final Four. I was security up at the damn what was it? Was it the Falcons? Was it the Falcons Stadium? I forgot where it was, but I did security. I think it was at the Falcons stadium. I did security for the Final Four. And then I quit because they had us in the basement. So all we were doing was sitting down there since all four of the schools. You ever wonder when you watching the games like the NCAA how all the fans for one school on one side and then the other and like those big games? Well, what they did was they were upstairs on the courts, like the first two teams were. The next two teams that are gonna play, they hold school. If you know what I'm saying, if you got the student tickets, you had to come in there like 40 minutes prior to the game being over, and you got to go to your school side. So when they go upstairs on the camera and everything, it'll be this school versus this school. So my job was to sit down there and watch they ass. So like they literally they got chairs in there that they can sit on, and it's just like the little fences things, and they got to stay in there. So all we doing is just making sure like you come in with a ticket, they verified up there, you come in. And then if you want to go to the bathroom, you got to tell one of us so we can make sure that it's all right, your ticket is checked. All right, we remember you like that. So we sitting in there and the first game is over with. So now we got the second group of people. And it's like, man, they talking about we got to be there 3 hours after. Dog, midway through this shit, I quit. I just left. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just left. So we watching the kids and we like, damn, nigga, the game is still got like an hour before the game is over with. Then it's gonna be a 30 minutes in between while they doing the cleaning up shit. Then we gotta go ahead and start processing these kids. Man, by the time the game was over with, man, I left. I went upstairs, untucked my shit. I walked around, watched the end of the first game, and then I left. I got in the car, took that motherfucker off. I said, I'm done, dog. I'm not about to be watching these niggas the rest of the day. These motherfuckers is wild, man. They down there yelling and shit. They can't just sit there and have a regular conversation. You can't just be like, yeah, what's up, man? Man, this game about to be crazy. Niggas is screaming. They running around. I'm like, dog, y'all supposed to be college students, man. Y'all niggas is acting like this. So I quit right there on the spot. I said, man, I ain't watching these motherfuckers no more. And that was the last time I worked with them. Let me see something. I don't know where it's at. I was gonna find my I was trying to look for my pen, but it was the NCAA, I think 2012 Final Four. So I got a little pen from working the game. I watched the end of the first game, and then man, I was done. And I went out that night. Man. I was in Atlanta, man. What you thought? I was about to just go back to the crib? Hell no. Nah, I'm at the hit the town. I'm in Atlanta for the night. And y'all know if I said it, hey, it happened. It was good times, man. Yeah, basically just babysitting them. We just sitting there watching them and just making sure people with tickets come in. And also they couldn't have because they were trying to sneak in liquor. So they checked the tickets up front. And then when they came to us, we basically looked in their bag and told them they could only have water and shit. But I didn't care. If they brought liquor in, man. That's on I'm not their parent. I am not the law. I am security. My only job is to stop niggas from getting in here with no ticket. And if they running through here, I'm not chasing. I'm not about to get hurt chasing a nigga down that ain't got no ticket. Man, I'm gonna leave that to the other security. All I'm doing is securing a check right now. Like, no weapons in there. I'm not about to open up that water bottle and smell if it's liquor. I could personally give them that's not my job. That's for the police officers upstairs. That's not my job. Hey, y'all can't have that liquor in here. Hey, put that down. They when they gave me this security thing, they told me we were just gonna check tickets. They didn't say I had control to take nothing from nobody. I'm not. Hey man, look here, Mister. Like, no, 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 no. For real, man. I mean, shit. I done a lot of stuff in life, man, but I ain't no hater. I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't no hater. I'm not about to like, man. Them niggas drinking. That's what them college kids do, man. Y'all need to be going and find who sold them the liquor. Don't be looking at me. Shit, go call their parents or something. Let their parents know that they got liquor. I can't do nothing. What I look like hemming up a college student. Hey man, put that liquor down. Nigga. Them young boys whooped my ass. I think I was what 26 when I did that. Yeah, 26. I was stationed down in Georgia. Yeah, about 20. Man, please. I ain't about to be getting into it with these college dudes. Hey man, y'all can't have that liquor in here, dog. Fucking policy, man. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Like, all right, my bad. Y'all got it. Y'all cool. Well, look, I'm about to go over there and get the get the security guard with the gun and point like, hey, these are the ones right here that were talking that shit. Man, get the hell out of here. Yeah, that was them right there. Those two tough guys. Man, you gotta what? That's when I realized I said, man, what the fuck am I doing down here? Remember, this is volunteer work. This ain't no job. I was in the military. I volunteered to do this shit. And they got me. I'm thinking I'm about to volunteer. They about to have a nigga upstairs where I can watch the game. They had me in the fucking basement, nigga. I'm a military member. I volunteered my weekend for this. They talking about babysit some kids, man. I ain't gonna lie. I went down there. I signed in. I did the most I could for one game, but I said, ain't no way I'm doing the whole nother game. Y'all told me when I signed up for this shit that I was gonna be able to watch the game. I couldn't see shit. There wasn't even TVs down there in the staging area. Now you want me to tell kids that they can't have liquor? I'm on volunteer work. I don't know what. This ain't no real job to me. I can't do nothing to nobody in here. Volunteer. You hear that? Volunteer. Someone needs CPR. I will volunteer to give them CPR. I am a volunteer, not a babysitter. So I was like, man, I'm out, dog. I'm not doing a whole nother game. It is what it is. In the Air Force is different, man. You gotta volunteer or you'll be voluntold. So I was like, man, I'll volunteer for the security at the game. Cause in your head, you thinking, nigga, Final Four. Let me go ahead and volunteer for that. It's the Final Four. I get free tickets to the Final Four. All I gotta do is just stand there and make sure niggas is in the right seat. I'm thinking I'm about to be upstairs. They're like, yeah, you two, y'all can go downstairs and stage in there. I'm thinking, okay, we staging for the next game or something. We about to like be security for them while they go take the new goals or something out. No, nigga, you were watching people. I said, yeah, not me. Not me. The most famous celebrity I ever met. Shit, I don't know. I don't even think I really met that many famous people. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I met Bill Cosby when I was I probably was about 10, 9 or 10. I met Bill Cosby. We was in the Boys and Girls Club with our cousin Ronte. He took me and my brother. We seen Bill Cosby. He was like signed. I mean, he didn't sign the shirt, but he's back there signing shirts. Like, I mean, we met. I guess. Uh, I met Evander Holyfield. I went to his house before Rick Ross bought it. My cousin's agent, the one I showed y'all that was on ESPN that got blackballed from the NFL. His agent was Holyfield's agent. So I met Holyfield. I met all his sons. True story. Holyfield still gets Coca-Cola delivered to him. We was at Holyfield's house and the Coca-Cola truck came backed up, and he got as much shit as he wanted off the back of it. You're like, man, they just sent it. I went to his son's football games, the one that played for Georgia. So I guess Holyfield, to me, that was he probably ain't the most famous, but shit. He invited us into his, I mean, we was with his agent, and we seen his old studio that he had. It was like Holyfield Records. Bow Wow used to record in there, but they started messing it up and shit. It's another house off the compound, like on the next block over. So to me, I think that was probably one of the coolest people I met, because I actually went in his house and I went to his son's football game. Like I was riding around with him all day. So I think that'll probably be the coolest celebrity, like overall experience. And then he had a song debut for him. We went to a couple of his events. So Holyfield was cool. I'm trying to think any other celebrities. I met Wale, but that was on some, me and my brother were living in Atlanta. We were actually trying to network with this nigga. We coming out of opera, trying to get his information. So we, you know what I'm saying? They try to get a verdict. This is before he was like Wale. But you know what I'm saying? He ain't really say much, so fuck him. I ain't got no issues with him. But shit, I don't think I really met any celebrities, to be honest with you. I mean, no, no, I ain't really met no celebrities in my life. I really don't. I mean, I really don't care to. I mean, if I run into him, but I'm never in a place where it's like, oh man, it's a celebrity here, or hey man, let me get a picture. I met Stephen A. Smith because he came on the base. Oh, I got a picture with Ric Flair. That was cool too. I got a picture with Ric Flair. Ric Flair, Stephen A. First take, they came on to Luke Air Force Base, and Ric Flair came with him. So I had to meet. I had like there's meeting celebrities, and then there's fucking Ric Flair. Ric Flair is not a celebrity. Ric Flair is Ric Flair. So getting the picture with Ric Flair was just like, damn, nigga. Woo! That's just like the best experience ever. Cause my dad was a big ass Ric Flair fan. My dad was there too. So that's why we went and we got the tickets for it. Shout out to my brother Ant. He got me and my dad tickets for it. We went on the base, had to get there like fucking 3:45 in the morning. Got there, you wait in line. So that was cool, man. Meeting Ric Flair. I guess because my dad was hyped to see him. So to me, that was good because we always watch wrestling. And even though Ric Flair was older than everybody else, my dad liked Ric Flair, and Ric Flair was still whooping on people. So meeting Ric Flair, that was cool. I ain't gonna lie, that was probably like one of my cool moments. Like, damn, I did a lot in life, man. I met fucking Ric Flair. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post that pic. I'm gonna find the picture. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it on YouTube tomorrow. Like, man, the good times with the 13-time world champion. Woo! Yeah, I think that's probably like the coolest thing, man. That's probably the coolest celebrity I ever met right there. Like in the where I'm like, damn, that was dope. Fucking Ric Flair, man. Yeah, I ain't got the picture on here. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie though. Meeting Ric Flair, that was cool. My pops was happy. Dad was hype as hell. Goldberg from my city. AOT, real talk, man. I got dog. Where's my other man? I thought I had them pictures on this phone. Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all before I get out of here, man. I met Ric Flair. That shit was cool, man. The Nature Boy. Like, I got a video. He was standing in front of a jet, right? Because they were setting it up. They were doing like little shots for when they come in. So if you look, they had us all lined up on the outside because we were the first ones there. So we were sitting outside and we didn't know what they told us to go outside for. So it turns out Ric Flair and them, they were getting ready, they were doing like they walk down and shit. This nigga Stephen A, bitch ass, that nigga walking through like Like he too cool with sunglasses on. That nigga Ric Flair was in the back. He said, "Woo!" He did a little 360 spin and then he walked through the line like, damn, this nigga Ric Flair cold as a motherfucker, dog. This nigga Ric Flair is different, bro. Even at like, I don't even know how old Ric Flair. Ric Flair about 90 years old. That nigga was, woo! I'm like, damn, this nigga Ric Flair cold as hell. It just made me relive my childhood just right then and there. I'm like, damn, this nigga Ric Flair, bro. In the flesh. I was hoping he didn't hit me with the leg lock. I was like, Ric Flair, I'm on your side, brother. He's in character all the time. Even when he talks to you, it's just, man, it's fucking Ric Flair, dog. Ric Flair 73 years old. Oh, he only a year older than my pops. Oh man, Ric Flair got like another 20 left in him. He can get in that ring. Fucking Ric Flair, dog. I ain't gonna lie, that was tight, man. That was tight as hell. Other than that, I mean, trying to think. I mean, I met like Devin Booker and them, but you just see them. I mean, they cool. I mean, they just tall niggas that hoop. You know what I mean? Like, but you see Devin Booker and them all the time in Phoenix. Well, when I was down there, 13-time world champion. Yeah, but other than that, man, I ain't met nobody. Nah, man. Hey, Ric Flair still got it. That's one thing about Rick, man. You just don't lose it. That's something you have forever. Why would I be hurt that Kyrie ain't go to the Lakers? I don't give a damn. I don't care that Kyrie didn't go to the Lakers because they told me for the last 20 years that nigga LeBron is the GOAT and he makes every player better. So I don't have no listen. I don't have no worries about LeBron. He gonna get them back in the playoffs like they did last year. I'm not worried. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. They told me the king makes everybody better. Now I know one thing: Ric Flair made everybody better. Ric Flair could turn anybody into a tag team champion. Woo! Yeah, no bullshitting with Ric Flair. It ain't no. I need to team up. Ric Flair. I seen Ric Flair get in the ring and take 10 niggas on at once. Nigga, ting ting ting. He don't need no help. It's Ric Flair. Nah, man. Dallas offered a better package. Nobody wants that nigga Westbrook. What don't they get through their fucking head? Hey, we'll give you Westbrook and some picks. Nigga, we don't want Westbrook. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. OT, I know you didn't just say wrestling fake. You think Ric Flair's out here faking it? That's the Nature Boy. They don't call him that for nothing. You don't just get the name Nature Boy. You got to really be out there getting it in. I heard Ric Flair single-handedly fought the first clicker. I don't know. That's what they saying. Ric Flair fought the first clicker and he won. That's why in real life, none of this happened because Ric Flair saved us. All right, y'all keep saying wrestling is entertainment. This shit real. They live raw. But nah, man, I'm just fucking with y'all. We about to go ahead and get on out of here. That was episode 4 of The Last of Us, man. Pretty good. they're holding us in there, but we want it to pick up a little bit now. Even though the game isn't like that, the game isn't just run and gun, shoot. It's a lot of stealth on there. So I mean, I understand it, but you know what I'm saying? We thinking like, dog, we about episode 5 now, man. We need it over the top, maybe one episode. Maybe Henry and Sam about to take it to another level. I don't know. We're gonna find out. But if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Eric, I'm gonna probably go live tomorrow during the day, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the power pictures that we did get dropped. Cause I was just throwing out the first thing that's coming to my head. I think DeMarcus was correcting me, and it may have been Tariq at Zeke's retirement ceremony for his jersey. But then I was thinking that nigga ain't hooped that much. He wasn't that nice. Remember last year he was hurt. Retiring a jersey. Come on now. It's like throwing around that GOAT word a little too much now. We can't retire no nigga jersey. He only played a year and a half. He wasn't putting them numbers like that. He wasn't a number 1 pick. They talking about sending his ass to Sacramento or something. Man, he would have went in that draft last year with Sacramento. They would have made that trade. He would have been gone. Where would have been in Indiana now? Sacramento is dealable. You in California. Monet ain't trying to be in no Indiana. Shit, they talking about retiring Zeke's jersey. Man, they better not be retiring that jersey. They need to be making that jersey readily available for whoever want to wear it. Zeke ain't put in that much work. Zeke ain't hold no records. Zeke had a scandal. Zeke was sleeping with a professor. Come on, man. You talking about retiring Zeke's jersey. Man, that better not be what it is. If they retiring Zeke's jersey, shit, they need to go back and retire my damn football jersey from my high school then. 39. Shit. Retiring jerseys. All right, let me get mine up on the wall too then. Let the kids like, damn, man, Mo is the truth. But y'all probably go live during the day tomorrow because we don't have any shows. BMF isn't on this week. I will have videos though dropping down probably each day about the characters. What do you guys think? I want to do a series called Mistakes Made or something along that lines, where each character I break down what they did wrong for the episode, like what their biggest mistake was and what it led to. Instead of, I still do some theories, but I want to talk about like that episode a little bit more. So it won't just be we're ending the live and trying to come up with predictions. Mistakes were made, mistakes taken. I don't know. I was thinking of something like that, but I want to do a deep dive into like the characters a little more. I know we give the predictions and stuff, but I don't know, man. It's just something else. I'll put it out there and see if y'all like it or not. But if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We got daily videos. We got Harlem on Sundays until Bel Air come out. But that's all I got, man. Thank y'all for watching. I'll have videos up for y'all. Hit that subscribe, hit that like. Support the channel. Cash App's at the bottom of the screen. MOEDOTJ. I'm out, y'all. Man, don't work too hard tomorrow. Hey, and if you're in the Discord, all that, hey, it's too early for y'all to be up right and talking about good morning, people. Have a good day. Man, listen. We trying to chill a little bit. Y'all up and at it. Tomorrow, Tuesday. Ease your way into the work week. You still got Wednesday to do the actual work. But nah, man, y'all be safe, man. Be safe out here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Cash App at the bottom of the screen. MOEDOTJ.